Yesterday, xAI dropped Grok 4.6 into the model picker of the coding tool your dev team already pays for. 20 million Copilot seats can flip a dropdown right now and switch. Nobody sent you a memo. The list price is $2 in, $6 out per million tokens. Cursor's Grok exclusivity just quietly died. And if your devs pick the wrong option Monday morning, you burn premium requests you already bought for zero extra output. What shipped in one line? Grok 4.6 is now a one-click option inside GitHub Copilot. Open the model picker at the bottom of the chat pane in VS Code, pick Grok 4.6, and you are talking to xAI's newest coding model on your existing Copilot seat. Same seat price. New engine underneath. And it is not just the IDE. Copilot CLI gets it, Copilot Cloud Agents get it. Anywhere Copilot runs, Grok 4.6 is now a routing option. But before your dev leads start swapping defaults on Monday, 3 things you need to know. 1. If you are on a business or enterprise Copilot plan, an admin has to flip Grok 4.6 on inside Copilot settings before it appears in the picker. Your devs will open VS Code, look for it, and see nothing, not a bug. Your Monday task, not theirs. 2. The 2 in 6 out number is the raw xAI API price. It is not what a Copilot seat holder pays per call. Copilot charges in premium requests, and each model burns those at a different rate. Grok 4.6's multiplier is on GitHub's billing page. Check it before you tell 20 developers to switch. 3. The answer to what you should do this week. Grok 4.6 is not the safe default. It landed one day ago. Cheap API list price is not the same as Copilot's premium request cost, which is the number you actually pay. Keep the house default on Claude Sonnet or GPT-5, one for now. Run a controlled bake-off. Do not roll out to 20 devs on day 2. If that is the kind of call you want made for you every time a model drops into a tool you already pay for, subscribe to the channel and join the Church of SEO Jesus, my free school community. Every launch like this, I post the switch or don't call, the prompts, and the checklist my dev team uses. Free to join, link below. Now the proof. I ran the exact call an engineer would make in Copilot. A real coding prompt, a real premium model, a real response. 530 output tokens. At Grok 4.6's list price, that single call costs you 1/3 of 1 cent. 20 devs, 200 calls a day, 22 working days a month. Roughly $280 a month in raw API cost. Sounds cheap, not the number you pay. Copilot wraps that call in premium request billing and takes its own margin on top. The real question for your finance team is what the Copilot premium multiplier does to that 280. If it is 1.5, you are looking at $420 a month. If it is 3, you are at $840. Nobody outside GitHub knows the number until they check the billing page for the model you actually clicked. Whichever ratio Grok 4.6 lands at will decide whether it is a cost cutter or a budget hole. Read the multiplier before you commit a team. The Monday morning call in 5 bullets. House default stays on Claude Sonnet or GPT-5. 1 this week. Grok 4.6 is 1 day old in the picker. Do not swap the team's default on a hunch. Pick 3 volunteers, not 20. Give them the same 5 real tasks each. 1 refactor, 1 test writing pass, 1 bug hunt, 1 unfamiliar codebase question, 1 long file edit. Run each task on your incumbent model and on Grok 4.6. Score speed and acceptance rate. Check the admin gating first. If you are on a business or enterprise plan, log into Copilot settings and confirm Grok 4.6 is enabled. If it is not, your bake-off starts a day late. Set a premium request cap on the 3 volunteers this week. Whatever their normal monthly burn is, cap them at 1.5 times that for the bake-off period. You will find out fast if Grok 4.6 is a token-hungry model at scale. One thing not to do. Do not send a company-wide email saying the team is switching to Grok 4.6 on Monday. You have no data yet. The picker just grew a new option, not a mandate. Open GitHub Copilot in VS Code yourself right now. Click the model picker at the bottom of the chat pane. Look for Grok 4.6 in the list. If it is there, XAI shipped, and your admin already flipped it on. If it is not, your admin has not enabled it yet, and Monday morning has a task on your desk. The dropdown is the proof, not me telling you. Now the interesting part, who just got undercut? Cursor built its differentiation partly on being the IDE where you could reach for Grok. As of yesterday, that moat is gone. Anyone with a Copilot seat, meaning 20 million developers, can now use Grok 4.6 without leaving the Microsoft-owned tool they already have. Cursor's response could be a price cut, a Grok exclusive fine-tune, or a new model of their own. Watch for it this week. The playbook every time a big vendor IDE absorbs a differentiator. The smaller shop either drops price or ships a feature the big one cannot copy fast. Cursor knows the game. Something is coming. Anthropic is the other question mark. Claude Sonnet has been the Copilot coding default for months, and now it sits next to Grok 4.6 in the same dropdown at similar list pricing. Sonnet is not losing on quality. It is losing on the fact that a business owner comparing dropdown options treats the picker as a live procurement decision, not a locked choice. The bigger point for anyone paying seat fees. Your Copilot dropdown is no longer a settings menu, it is a marketplace. Model vendors are competing for the click, which means the price of good code is getting benchmarked in your own IDE in real time every week. Your job this week is not to pick a winner. Your job is to run the bake-off, read the billing page, and put a house default in writing so your team is not each making the call in isolation. Do it this week, and by the time your competitors notice Grok 4.6 landed, you already know whether to keep it, kill it, or let it earn its slot in your workflow. The window is small. Model launches inside tools you already pay for used to happen twice a year. Now they happen twice a month. The founders who treat their dropdowns like procurement decisions are going to compound faster than the ones who leave them on default. If you want the switch or don't call the moment the next one lands, come to the Church of SEO Jesus, my free school community. Inside, the prompts, the bake-off checklist, and the exact 5-bullet call I just gave you, updated every time a model like Grok 4.6 drops into a tool you already pay for. Free to join, link in the description. Make the next drop-down decision with a plan, not a hunch.